Sorry, Grey Fox, Battlemaster 1G, getting 384 damage. Bottom damage going to Carlson, getting 11 damage in his Light Goss ERP. I am curious, because that means he only hit a single ERPPC or a single Light Goss throughout the course of the game. Did his guns get crit early out, or was he just not hitting? I am a bit confused by that number there. However, as we're now moving into Alpine Peaks here, not Alpine Peaks, we were just on Alpine Peaks, my god. As we are now moving in to Viridian Bog here. Viridian Bog is a different beast compared to Alpine. This map favors mid to close range much more than ER larges and ER PPCs. So you can't really use the last two matches as a benchmark on how well these teams will play. So it's more of just waiting to see what each team has in store for each other. So far, what we've seen a lot of mid range. We've seen a few brawl pushes, but not too many. And most of the brawl pushes didn't win, with the exception of 228's exceptionally well done brawl push against 42. So, Smoke Adders historically has been a mid range to long range trading team. So that's what I'm expecting to see from them. I'm expecting an Overwatch long-range firing line with a wolf pack. That's historically what Smoke Adders has been known for. As for SROT, I'm expecting something a bit more on the mid to close range side. Well, Smoke Outers getting a bit of a pilot swap up in here. And of course, congratulations to Smoke Outers for getting first place in Division B. Definitely not a small feat. And of course, while there are two matches left, and every match won will net 1,000 MC into the winning team's prize pool, Smoke Outers have effectively pulled it out. They have gone from second place to first place in the span of these two matches. So, props to them. Alrighty, Smoke Outers is locked. Now we're just waiting on SROT. And SROT is locked. We're diving right back into it. Let me update the win sheet. Apologies. Alrighty, let's see what both teams are running here. Smoke Adders running Marauder 4Ls, two Marauder 4Ls, a Marauder 5M, a Flea 17, Phoenix Hawk 1B, Grasshopper 5H. So, yep. Yep, Light Goss, ER Peeps, Light Peeps on the Phoenix Hawk. Flea, obviously, we know what that has. lasers on the Grasshopper, and 2 Marauder 4Ls. So, yep, I was correct on Smoke Adders. Definitely a more mid to long range firing line deck. Meanwhile, SROT running 2 Annihilators, Mauler MX90, a Warhammer Black Widow, a Vulcan, and a Flea. So this is a hardcore DACA deck coming from SROT, which means that as far as trading goes, Smoke Adders will have a much higher advantage in the fact that they can peek with their mechs rather than full expose and have to stay exposed with the DACA. However, if Sky Ranger Jaegers are able to push in, they will have a serious DPS advantage. So once again, it's just a game on Sky Ranger Jaegers being able to close without taking too much damage. Some early trades going on so far. No serious damage on both sides yet. However, SROT has definitely done more damage, or has definitely taken more damage than Smoke Adders. Oh, Unfearing, don't fall, don't fall. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a light skirmish going on here. And Apostle Burke has gotten legged by Good Try. Black Cayman is on his way to assist. However, with the Flea leg, the damage is already done. Even if Good Try bails right now, with the Flea legged, that's serious damage to Sky Ranger's combat ability. And more importantly, their scouting ability. Should put a pretty hefty advantage towards Smoke Adder's favor. Pepsi Goose and Stardust and the Annihilators moving up. It seems that they're going to go for the Epsilon side, or at least push through the Carapace. It's alright with me, scouting in his Phoenix Hawk, jumping up. Epsilon getting capped. But I'm not sure how much caps are going to make a difference here, given the early damage that Sky Rangers has taken. Meanwhile, it seems SROT's new plan is to hide in the Carapace and just wait for somebody to go for any of the caps. They're going to wait for Good Try and the Flea, or perhaps it's alright with me and the Phoenix Hawk to go for any of the caps, and they're just going to wait it out. Good Try and the Flea is going to try to close. He is going to step on Kappa, which should make his appearance known, or should make his location known. Or the Annihilator's not able to hit him to stop the cap yet, and there we go. Now the Flea has started to take damage. Still though, SROT just establishing cap lead, not taking any more unnecessary damage. Apostle Burke being unable to go anywhere. He's just setting up behind Epsi Cap, waiting for somebody to step on it. Good try coming in to Epsilon. Now, good try. Even if Apostle manages to stop the cap in a straight-on fight, good try is going to beat Apostle. Of course, that is unless good try takes serious damage from Overwatch. However, it's alright with me is here as well. Good try does not see Apostle. Apostle's going to close in. Nope, good try is bailing. Oh, the timing on that, Apostle. I'm so sorry. You were so close to being able to gank the flea. Black came in, stepping back in order to refill the cap. Apostle needs to go back to his... Apostle needs to go back into his corner. He had the legged flea on the cap point. The jig is not up yet, which means that if they try for it again, Apostle may be able to get a second shot at that gank. Meanwhile, trading has pretty much come to a standstill. Came in taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too severe. Three mechs going into Kappa, and 3 mechs going into Epsilon. Smoke Hours is going to try to divide and conquer here, with their weight almost evenly split. Actually, never mind. It's only 2 mechs going to Epsilon, as Vindicated's going straight up down the middle. And no one has stepped on either cap point yet, so Sky Rangers is not aware of it. Good try, steps in on Kappa with serious overwatch from his teammates. Grey Fox moving in to counter the cap. And of course, there are 2 mechs going into Epsilon as well. Apostle's going to move in to try to get the gank. They are aware of Apostle, though. And he goes down. The 2 Annihilators, one of them needs to go and help their team, though, as the Kappa fight is not looking very good for SROT. Gadolinium taking serious damage in his Black Widow. Open CT, 1 touch. Unfearing looking to get that kill shot. Grey Fox is sitting on the cap, doing his best to slow it down. However, now that Epsilon is lost, the jig might be up here. And once again, with Apostle's Flea getting legged early on, the chances of coming in and getting a backstab and removing one of the assaults from the fight, which would have been the best play to make, is unfortunately no longer an option. Unfearing down to 39%. Good try coming in behind Stardust. Pepsi Goose and Stardust just now joining in the fight, but they've already taken significant damage. Good try gets dropped, which makes it a 4v5. However, the health disparity is quite massive. Grey Fox coming behind in his Mauler. Perhaps if he's able to get a solid back shot, he might be able to change the tide of the fight, but I'm not quite sure. I think it might be too late for SROT. Grey Fox coming behind Unfearing. Grey Fox gets Unfearing. Grey Fox engaging the Phoenix Hawk with support from Black Cayman. Black came in taking serious damage in his Vulcan. Black came in, gets dropped, and now it's down to Gray Fox and Stardust. Stardust gets stripped. And now it's just down to Gray Fox. Gray Fox, who's down to 2 AC5s and 1 AC2. Gray Fox is... I think he might be out of ammo. Yep. He's completely dry. Let's get these damage stats rolling. Alright, if we look at the SA side, top damage going to Unfearing, getting 683 damage in his Marauder 4L. Bottom damage going to Good Try, getting 246 in his Flea. And you know what? Even though it's bottom damage, 246 damage in a Flea is not a bad number. In fact, that is quite impressive given the fights that he was going up against. Meanwhile, if you look at the SROT side, top damage going to Pepsi Goose, getting 686 in his Annihilator. Bottom damage going to Apostle Burke, getting 102 in his Flea. Of course, Apostle Burke not getting that much damage, seeing as he was legged very early at the start of the match in the 1v1 with Good Try, and at that point, he was reduced to a Annihilator with the speed of the Annihilator with the armor of a Flea, which is not good. Definitely not good. And as SA has now claimed their 4th drop, and we move into drop 5, let's see if Smoke Adders can continue this 4-win streak, or if SROT is going to be able to pull out a final drop hoorah. Alrighty, so let's see. What do you expect to see here, folks? Are you going to see more of the same, more DACA ER large trading? I think Smoke Eyes is going to run pretty much almost the same deck. They don't have to change anything. Everything's been working well for them so far. And SROT, I'm not really sure what they have to change to improve here, or what they have to do to win. And SROT has locked. And now we are just waiting on smoke adders. And smoke adders is about to lock, as they are now all ready. And they're both locked. Let's get to it in our final drop for ISC Division B. Alrighty. On Sky Rangers, Victor, Haramoto-chi, IV4, Archer, Trebuchet. Okay, so they're going to be doing hardcore brawl with MRM Overwatch, I believe. I mean, with LRM Overwatch, I believe. Nope, it's all MRMs. It's all MRMs, save for the Victor. Alrighty. Meanwhile, Smoke Adders running the exact same thing. Smoke Adders is running the same deck that they ran before. I'm not surprised. Meanwhile, SROT is scootin' and vroomin'. Already taking early damage. Well, no, actually, it was light peeps. They took 0 damage. Let's see if SROT can close, though, with their MRMs. Coming around for a Theta side push. However, everyone is on Kappa though. However, at least they will have cover on approach in the low ground, or at least some cover. I'm not sure if Unfearing and Vindicated will be able to shoot over this rock or not. But given the fact that they're not dying right now, I'm inclined to believe that they can't. Hello? Artie Strike? Was that just a one volley Artie Strike? Okay. Does the Trebuchet have MRMs? Yeah, he does. Oh god. Krasilek needs to hide here. Oh no, he shoots! No! Grasshopper bros! No, it's over! It's over! We were not made for combat! My man's gonna get farmed. My man's gonna get farmed. It's over. It's over, bros. It's over. It's over. Oh no, he shuts down. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Good try coming behind to get the cap on Theta. Gadolinium at least scaring him off with his Mermy Milkers. and Sky Rangers have continued to move forward. Triple cap. Oh no, double cap for smoke adders, my bad. Can they jump up? No, they can't. However, they're almost in range to brawl with the Annihilator here, but on approach, they're going to get shredded by Swarm and the Marauder. Who are they going to go for? Here comes the push, my bros. Meanwhile, Gadolinium, off in Zimbabwe, in his Archer. Pepsi Goose down to 60%, Unfearing down to 55%. Good Try takes a heavy hit in the flea, needs to back off. Vindicated dropping down. Grey Fox is isolated, forced to fight the flea on his own. Pepsi Goose does drop. Vindicated drops. It's alright with me. Drops Black Cayman. It's now a 3v4 with the high ground and the range belonging to Smoke Adders. As Good Try is now running for the hills, Gadolinium is coming in his fresh Archer. Metafox and Grey Fox climbing up. Metafox falls. Oh dear. Swarm taking back damage. Good Try running for the hills. Swarm taking down Stardust. Grey Fox on Death's Door. Metafox trying to come back up to assist. Takes a back shot from It's Alright With Me. Metafox getting behind Swarm. Metafox, please do not fall or else your teammate dies. Oh my goodness. Swarm is still alive and kicking, doing his absolute best to keep fighting. Metafox takes serious damage. It's Alright With Me is still alive and kicking. He's almost fresh too. Oh my goodness. Just a single shot on the Trebuchet side. Oh, it's not enough. Oh no, he's legged. I believe that's it for the Phoenix Hawk. Yep. And now it's down to Good Try, who's going to try to run around and get as much cap points as he can, see if they can solidify that Smoke Adders cap victory. Whatever he's going to run to next, he's going to try to hold Epsilon. Try solidified Epsilon a little more. Going over to Theta now. Now, SROT, I believe they've wisely realized that you only need a 2 cap to win here. You don't need 3. Actually, wait a minute. 250 left. 500. Actually, no, you do need a 3 cap to win. Or at least you need to neutralize Epsilon. Which means that Good Try has a solid chance here. He just has to run in and kill Grey Fox. Grey Fox does not see Good Try. Good Try does get the opening shot. Oh boy. Oh boy, this just got a lot more. This just got a lot more dicey for Good Try. Good Try doesn't even need to get the cap point. Good Try just needs to hold Gadolinium here and prevent them from getting the third cap. However, Metafox is closing in. Metafox whiffs. MRM's trying to kill the flea. It's gonna be a tough one. Good Try open CT. Gadolinium is one-touch rear. Metafox is one-touch front and side, which means Good Try can still clutch this out, but no, Good Try just needs to run for the hills. Good Try just needs to prevent them from getting that third cap point. And so long as he can do that for long enough, SROT cannot pull out the win here. Metafox and Gadolinium wisely backing off to go for Epsilon, but it doesn't matter. Good Try just needs to survive. Good Try, what are you doing? Go back and get Theta. Go back and get Theta. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Come on, you can do it. Good Try just needs to hold on to SROT's single cap point. I mean, Smoke Out's single cap point. Both these teams start with S. I cannot do this. I'm not paid enough for this. Did he just climb up the hill? Okay, no, he didn't. I was about to say, that is some black voodoo mountain goat level magic right there. Good Try going to defend Epsi. Metafox is there. If Good Try manages to hit Metafox even once, though, in his CT or side, that is the end of it. Oh, Metafox, do you know what's coming for you? Metafox is one touch. Good Try just needs a single hit, but at the same time, if Metafox can get a single volley center mass, it'll be enough to drop the flea. Good Try whiffs the kill shot. Good Try whiffs the second kill shot. Good Try, what are you doing? Good Try. Oh! No way. Look at that trebuchet. Look at that. Holy shit. Good Try, missing not one, not two, but failing to connect 3 perfect kill shots. Unbelievable. The match was right there in his lap. All he needed to do was kill the trebuchet, sit on Epsilon, and you had it on a silver platter. Gadolinium wouldn't have been able to do anything. It was all on Good Try, and he managed to not connect. SROT's hearts must be in their throats right now, as that was the closest win that I have ever seen. Top damage going to Metafox, getting 658 damage. Props to him for managing to twist and tank and stay alive for so long. Bottom damage going to Black Cayman, who I believe died first in the Hatamoto Chi, so that makes sense. As if you look at the SROT side, top damage going to Swarm, managing to farm at range upon the approach, absolutely doing critical and serious damage for SA. Bottom damage going for Kralazek, who got 118 in his Grasshopper. I don't know if he chose to shoot first or if he was spotted first, but either way, the Grasshopper getting isolated there definitely put SA at a serious disadvantage. And I think had he been with the team, that would have been enough to shift the firepower in SROT's favor to win. And at the end of it, that's that. SA, even though they lost Drop 5, they still won Division B. So props to them. And of course, thank you to everybody who viewed. Thank you to everyone who came by. I know this is the final match of Division B. However, this is not the final match of ISC. There are a lot of other divisions. I believe 3 other divisions are going more rounds. In fact, if I check right now, there are 2 more weeks for Div A, which means ISC is going to be going for 2 more weeks. So I hope everybody enjoyed this stream, and ISC is not over yet, although Division B is, and the final standings are going to be updated tonight. The league is not yet over. So I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for coming.